fellas? It's your boy Diluted Pimple 29 here. We are here, of course, for the best episode of the entire season, the off season. I wanted to start out today by going through the bowl games. I know I always forget to do this, but I remembered this time. So, of course, going to the most important games, we could see that North Carolina defeated Nebraska 49-42. In the Cotton Bowl, we saw Iowa State destroy South Carolina, Ohio State destroy Louisville, USC comes away with the win against Bama, Clemson taking a slim dub over Oklahoma State, Stanford beating Florida, Georgia beat the crap out of Penn State 63-21. The funny thing is, Florida State were like ranked 1 the entire year and then just lost to everybody at the end. Let's get into it, fellas. You did it, coach! Everyone here has been so impressed with the job you have done that we decided to offer you a contract extension. I've dreaded this moment forever. Juniors can leave, so hopefully Copeland and Rivero want to stay. We have Andre Jackson transferring to Oregon State. Prince is going? Oh, man. Damian Heath is going as well. Austin Laird, our left tackle. Ray Wills is going! No! It's going to be so hard without Wills because you know this guy's got 99 catching. This dude catches everything. It's good to see that Copeland and Rivero were committed to their senior year. They didn't want to leave early, even though they very well could have. I know you guys are going to want to see this as well. Checking out our season stats, Kyle Arnold with 3,067 yards, 18 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. That's pretty yikers. Rushing into things, Jim Gilliam with 664, Kyle Arnold with 507. Receiving into things, Barry Copeland is going to lead the way with nearly 1,000 yards. Rivero in second with 823. Gilliam, the running back, was 646. Roy Wills had the most pancakes on the team. Austin also had one. Tackling, Mendoza led with 65. He had 10 TFLs. Alan Green led though with 12 TFLs. He also led with 9 sacks. He was putting in work. Jeffrey Prince, who is now leaving our team, finished with 4 interceptions. Kyle Arnold finished 8th in the NCAA. Pretty solid. Jim Gilliam, not even close. Receiving, Copeland finished in 17th. That's not bad. Tackle leaders, Mendoza and Timmons, man. Transfer request, we have Marc Rush, 59 overall. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not interested. You're going to have to find somewhere else to go. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. This is a dynasty-defining player. I don't really care about Chris Walker or Jacob Newsom. They'd be great additions, but Chris Walker's a running back. We literally have no use for any more running backs. 11,000 into Anthony Harrison. We're going to go ahead and put 1,000 into Jacob Newsom just to see if we can coerce him. And then 1,000 on Chris Walker. We do sign Anthony Harrison, 79 overall, left outside linebacker. Chris Walker is going to commit to Virginia Tech. We get Kenny Quinn, though we didn't even invest any points into this guy. This is our class right here. Anthony Harrison, Landry, Pierre. Chris Davis is going to take over for, what's his name? Jeffrey Prince. Brenton Caldwell, who's a 5-star. Ryan Skinner, a new quarterback, is going to take over for Kyle Arnold. Steve Walker, the 80 overall JUCO. We finished 13th, so we were 11th. We dropped down to 13th. That's, you know, that's cool. A lot of these big name schools didn't even get a 5-star athlete where Alaska did. Let's go ahead and do the obvious here. Steve Walker, JUCO athlete. He's an 80 overall with 96 speed, 90 acceleration. 6'5" as well, keep in mind. He could make a good running back. He's definitely a wide receiver though. He's also an 81 overall free safety at 6'5" with 96 speed. Regardless, we're going to redshirt Brenton Caldwell this season. We have no use for him, so let's stick him at running back for now, and we'll make a decision next year on what we're going to do with him. Brandon Johnson, 5'11", 244. Definitely sounds like a fullback to me. He wants to be a running back. That's just too bad, mate. He can also be a wide receiver. Once again, let's just stick this guy at running back. Wait it out until next season. At running back, we got Gilliam. We have Caldwell, who's going to be redshirted. Brendan Johnson, who's going to be redshirted. Stafford Prater will become the backup. He's got incredible speed, so I'd rather have him come in when Gilliam gets tired. Checking out wide receiver, we have Brian Coleman join us from the red shirt. Remember, this guy right here is the 6'7" wide receiver. A lot of you guys were upset we couldn't see him play last season. Left outside linebacker, we have Marcelo Christian, who's going to obviously go up overall. It doesn't matter if Penn goes up overall and overtakes Harrison. I'm still going to make Harrison #1 on the depth chart. We'll let Hubbard play out his senior season at free safety, and we'll go ahead and move Steve Walker over to wide receiver. That way we have a 6'7" and a 6'5" wide receiver. Pair that up with Copeland and Rivero. How are you going to stop that? And everybody's favorite part of the season, especially mine, I'm so excited for this. Training results. Let's go, boys. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until next episode to find out. That being said, fellas, I'm just kidding. You should have seen your face there. All right, training results. Let's go jump into this. Kyle Arnold is now a 99 overall, 92 acceleration. Did not go up in speed at all, which is a shame. He's essentially going to have the same scrambling ability as last year. spin move, juking goes up a little bit. He now has 95 throw accuracy, 92 throw power. Copeland's gonna go up to 94. He has a 97 route running now. Did I forget to mention 91 speed, 99 acceleration for Copeland? Sean Rivera goes up to 91. He's now got 96 speed, 93 acceleration. Hubbard, our free safety, 97 awareness, 97 acceleration, 91 speed. I know it's not all about speed. It's just cool to look at. Our boy Clifford Jean is going to go up to 96 speed, 90 acceleration. So our safety duo is going to be deadly. Brian Coleman, the 6'7" wide receiver, has 93 excel, 91 speed. We can send this guy deep and just throw that bitch up and he'll go get it. I'm liking his team a lot. Our offensive line improved quite a bit. Jim Gilliam goes up to an 84 overall. That is pretty solid. His speed is still Garbaggio. He's got some good break tackle though. Good spin move, good juke move, decent carrying, so he's not going to fumble it, thank goodness. Nate Foster, our tight end, goes up to 73. This guy played like a beast last season. I can't wait to see what he does this season. Everybody's improving so much though. That's the cool thing, like 6 overall. The only scary thing about this, next time we do this, the off season, we will be saying goodbye to Kyle Arnold, Barry Copeland, and Sean Rivero. These guys have essentially been the cornerstones of not only the offense, but the entire team. Without Arnold, Copeland, and Rivero, who will step up and be the leader? That is the question. So checking out the schedule, this is undoubtedly the hardest that I could make it. In week 1, we have a bye week, and that is only because we need to play in the Pacific Bowl against Hawaii. Now, last year I forgot to do this. A lot of you guys got mad. Did not forget this year. We will be playing in the Cowboys Stadium against Hawaii. Alaska is 1-0 in this rivalry game, so therefore we are the Pacific Bowl champion, I guess. We then take on last year's national championship runner-up in Nebraska. Then we start our conference games against the Banana Slugs, UCLA, and Stanford. We then travel to Florida to take on Florida State. More conference games. I left week 10 open. There were no ranked schools in week 10 to verse. We are going to be taking on Auburn in week 11. And then of course, Washington, Washington State, and California to end out the season. This is going to give us an A+ strength of schedule. Does not get much harder than A+. As for recruiting, this takes me an hour to 2 hours to do. We will not create prospects, just skip straight to recruiting. Just so you guys know, I'm not creating players. Without further ado, fellas, though, that is going to wrap up the official off-season. We got through a lot today. We said goodbye to some seniors, said g'day to our first 99 overall. I am super excited to see the linebacker play, a lot of the receivers. You mix that with how hard our schedule really is, and we are going to have one hell of a season, fellas. That being said, fellas, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for the support on this series. If you made it this far into the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense.